Hello, America. I got some stuff in my heart and I want to share with you. Remember the video that I've been record. Okay, I've been talking about how people been possessed, and I also talk about how you're not supposed to diagnose somebody. Okay, the world basically have two type of power, two type of powers. There's powers of God, there's power of the devil. So what we call depression, it's when people hear voice. When we hear voice, and some people said, well, because you heard voice, you depressed. What if I told you guys, the voice that you've been hear, it could be a voice of demoniac spirit. Lot of time we God spirit talk to us. Lot of feeling that we feel today, some feeling are normal. It doesn't call depression. It doesn't call depression at all. Like I heard people that said, okay, when you feel sad, you feel sad, that depression. Jesus himself, when he was in this earth, he felt sad too. That was normal feeling that he felt. Okay, but in America right now today, if you feel sad, they call, oh, because you feel sad you got depression, or because you hear voice you got depression. To me, I don't believe in depression. I'm sorry. Okay, lot of time you got thought come in your mind is the spirit of the devil. Remember that God talked to us more. Let me tell you, you think that God created us and abandoned us, never talked to us. If you got good thought come in your mind, it must be the spirit of God. If you got bad thought come in your mind, it could be the spirit of the devil. This world is controlled by two type of powers. Okay? So, I don't know if you guys deal with people that have bad spirit, mean spirit. Nobody is bad. Nobody is good neither. But some type of problem that we have, that we face, okay, and some people maybe because of the experience they have or they had in the past, or they still have, might change them. Okay, but we have to remember, some people basically got mean spirit. That being said, all the voice that we we hear or heard, whatever the case might be, it could be the real voice. Remember, we got more spirit that live than human being. Spirit don't have body, and spirit like the vibe human being have. Therefore, they can live in human being, okay, to fulfill the dream that they want to fulfill. I don't know, sometimes you could be suffering and people take pleasure on your suffering. Okay, they laugh at it, they feel happy to make you suffer. Don't be surprised if you're dying. You got certain people that happy just because you're dying. Do not surprise of that. And some people even waiting to hear the news about you that you die. But I'm here to tell y'all, whatever, okay, the case might be, if you're dying, you feel like people happy, they make fun of that. Please remember one thing. You're not the only one that have to die. Because dying is a contract with human being and God. We all have to die. It could be your time is advanced. Your time is before that person. Okay, you have to live before that person. Your time might be shorter than my time. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to die. We all going to die. If you feel like you dying, people laughing, don't say anything. You're not the only one that have to pass through. When people possess, they don't make no sense. The spirit that live in them take control of the mind all over the body. This is why you see people acting nonsense. Okay? You suffering, they're happy. Sometimes you don't even do nothing to people, they hate on you. But do not take it personal, like you said, oh, it's because you can feel sad about that while you can. But do not, I'm here to tell you, I don't know what type the situation whoever might going through. Don't listen to what people done, okay, the way they're treating you, to listen to a bad spirit that make you want to kill yourself. It's not depression. Remember, Satan is on every activity that human being have. I'm gonna say that again. Satan is on all activities that human being have. We cannot see Satan. That's the problem. We can't see Satan, but he sees us. He knew the plan God have for human being. But let me tell you this: Satan and God, Satan God competition with God. he after more soul. If you realize every activities that Satan created, he made it interested. So we as a human being lack that, we lack the vibe, and then we join Satan. I don't know if you guys understand. Lot of voice that you hear that tell you, okay, you're not worth it. Just kill yourself. That's not depression. That's a real voice you heard from Satan. He's after your soul. Satan wants more soul than God. Unfortunately, not everybody know that. There's a competition between Satan and God. Okay, so this is why Satan create activity more interested. Because Satan know what we like. That's why his activities is always interested. A lot of time we think Satan, some people picture Satan as an ugly person, but Satan is not ugly. Everything that he created is beautiful. His activities is amazing, that make people want to join that. Okay? So if we remember in the Bible, okay, sometimes you can want to do something good. You want to do something good, but always bad thing come in front of you. Okay, it's Satan. This is why you see people, they are acting weird, they acting funny. Okay, sometimes you can see people acting funny, you don't know what's behind that. When you possess, it doesn't mean you have to do things with your face like, okay, possess is something that anybody can be possessed. Spirit of the devil can live in you without even know. So when Satan talked a lot of time with Jesus, he talked on his mind. What we call depression is like Satan don't have nobody. He came on your mind and tried to convince you about certain things so he can win. Okay, he can be a winner. Remember, he after more soul than God. The voice that you hear, brother and sister, it's a real voice. It's not no depression. You never been dealing, when you dealing in a problem, Satan there. So Satan is very intelligent. So when he talk to you, you just think, okay, that's your thought. It's not your thought. It's the spirit. Spirit don't have body. They don't have body. They live in human being. That's why you see human being are cool. That's why you see sometimes you don't do nothing wrong to people. People hate on you for no reason. The spirit make people acting that way. Okay? This is why you see all this wrong, all this injustice going on. But it's okay though if you feel sad. It's okay. It's not depression. It's all you got to do. Even you cannot pray, just talk to God. Say, well, God, I don't know you. Even I'm not a Christian. Please control the situation. You cannot go ahead, because I remember some people come to me and said, the way the people done you, Elena, if I was you, I will kill myself. I won't kill myself because I got the dream. I know what's behind all my situation is Satan. He possess the people, make people confused. He's a spirit of the confusion. Okay, to deal with, because Satan know what God have for us. He knows. Okay, so now I got other things to cover. So I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let me tell you this. For people that searching for love, remember, the Bible said, love gonna be cool. There won't be no love no more. The only love you can have is from God. Okay, remember that. All right, for people that dying, I say that again. Remember this. You're not the only one that will leave this earth. We all have to pass through. It's happened, you go first. I could be behind. Next person to next. God will call us one by one, because we have to judge. This is why we don't live in this earth forever. We only live temporary. After all, we have to go and see the Master and see your Maker's face. Okay? This is why we have to die, because we have to see God. Okay? So now, I want to share this with authority in this country. I listened to a news that some mother lost her child. She's a woman. She lost her child. Okay, when when her son went to school, being bullied by the teacher. Please, authority, take that in charge. Bullying is very hard to go through, especially for young kids. But the thing is like, they claim even the teacher been bully the boy. Please, teacher shouldn't be involved in bullying no children that come to school. They have to remember they are teacher. I want the authority to take that seriously. Do not say, okay, it's nothing. So many people kill themselves because of that. After they've been bullied, they felt that they're not worthy. They're not good. The result for them to done with all this bullying is to kill themselves. That's not right. I think any teacher that do that should be punished, and any school that do that should be punished, should be sued. I don't care what school is that. Children have to go to school, because we got a president. We got future president. We got future firefighter. We got a lot of dream. But to reach that dream, okay, to live the American dream, we have to go to school. Okay, so now you heard teacher bully the kids too. Now authority, do something about it. Okay, children have to go to school. And I also heard that the student also bully the teacher. I don't care. All these things should be under control. Okay, if a student do that, I think that's the right thing to do, is talk to the parents, or they have to suffer from some type of consequences. Me myself, I've been dealing with a lot of business that harassing me, and my heart is so crying because I felt like I want to sue them. Would can I sue them? And the only way to stop stuff like that, somebody got to pay some consequences, and then now it would stop. If the teacher know I would lose my job and I can get sued, guess what? Guess what? They won't do it. If a business know I will get sued, they will behave as a business people. Okay? But when people know that they don't have no consequences, now they're out of control. Well, I can do that, nothing will be happening. Before things get out of hand, authority, that's what you're here for. Or you're gonna stand before God and judge. What's the point being authority if you cannot fix problem, something that's not right? Okay, this need to be addressed to the authority. Okay, because we here to help one another. We're not here when we see somebody is crying and we laugh. I understand why people acting like that is they possessed. But that's the reason we got authority. When things is not right, I can go and say, hey, I need justice. I should be able to have justice the way it should be. Justice should be for all. It's not supposed for certain people, and certain people dealing with a lot of injustice, and authorities sit down like that and they don't care. I'm not the one that going through that. Oh, that's her? Well, I don't care. You're gonna be judged before God very hard for that. That's what we handle a position of authority. Please do justice for all. It's not right. Certain people got justice, certain people going through and through and through and through and through, and nobody say nothing. That's not right. Okay? It's not. And I understand we all about race, color, gender. It shouldn't be like that. Everybody need to treat. You cannot treat, let me tell you this, you cannot treat everybody the same, but you can treat people fair. If I'm going through something, I should be able to get served just like others. Okay? I want authority understand that. That's all I want to share. Please understand, human being or human being. Every human being need to treat fair. Okay, like I said before, you cannot treat people the same. We will never be able to treat people the same, but we can treat people fair, because the reason I say that, you cannot treat your wife the way you treat other people on the street. That's mean we will never be able to treat people the same, but we can treat people fair. So another thing I have to share uh, before I leave, please remember, America, it's about, they said you got free speech. Let me share this with you before I leave. Free speech doesn't mean you have to offend people or you have to harassing people. I got free speech. I cannot walk in around cursing people, because some people, they're not tolerate that. They don't want you to diss them. If you diss them, you're gonna get hurt. Some people, let me tell you that. I was at Country Buffet when I heard a guy, African American guy, that said something to a manager. Okay, he came and complained and said, the way he talking to me, I don't like the way he talking to me. Okay, you see what type of people I am. If you are too independent, please respect me. If not, if you want to depend on 6 people, disrespect me. I couldn't understand until I spoke to so many African American people that I know. That's when they explained me, you need to stay away from that guy because he's a criminal. That's mean when he said you're gonna depend on 6 people, that's mean he will kill you. Because when you die, is 6 people carry your casket. Okay, so a lot of time we use free speech to disrespect people. I can express my opinion without disrespect nobody. Because certain people won't accept it from you. And some people don't even care about the police. They even kill the police. Let me tell you, this world controlled by 2 powers. They don't even care. That's why we lost so many heroes. We lost so many police. Some people, they don't care about going to jail. Because I heard so many people talking on the street. They said, I cannot wait to go back to jail. People like that, they don't care. They will do something to you. Free speech doesn't mean I have to disrespect everybody in the world. Free speech doesn't mean I have to go say F this, F that to you, disrespect even president, disrespect the police, disrespect everybody. Something may hurt me, I can express myself, okay? I can say, express myself nicely without disrespect you. Make you understand, okay, that's not right. You got to give me justice the way you do that to everybody. I'm also a human being. It doesn't have to mean, it doesn't have to be I have to disrespect you and then after that I said I got free speech. We misinterpreted free speech. Okay? Please understand that when we're talking about free speech, because some people won't take it from you to sit down and disrespect them, and then you say you got free speech. You're about to get punched in your mouth. Some people are like that. Please understand that. And I hope justice should be for all. Should be. That's not the way it is, but justice should be for all. The world right now controlled by two powers, like I said, the devil power and the God power. This is why you see people are mean. This is why you see people are cruel. Okay? So, that's what I want to put out there. Alright? So I hope next time you're taking care of yourself and think about the what I've been saying. Alright. Thank you. God bless America.